How's everyone doing? We're live, looking good. Rock and roll, man. Cool. It's good with me, right? All right, devil dogs, we got about an hour and a half, so let's get to it. Vámonos, vámonos. Oh boy. Everything's falling apart all of a sudden. Everything's falling apart. Don't know what that noise just was. Everything's falling apart. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. There we go. Double check. That's good. Checking everything once. All right. Dude, Jesus. There we go. There we go, big fella. Still looks the same. Whatever. We're out. What's up, big fella? How's the Ford? Nope. YouTube? There we go. Looking good, looking good. Feeling good. Feeling real good. All right, boys, enjoy the road, man. It's sunshine and barbecues, man. Summer's coming out. It's gonna be hotter than balls. Ooh, it's gonna be hot. It's already gonna be a warm summer. Ooh, 75 degrees now. We'll see how it goes, man. Went back to vertical stream. The horizontal one's kind of annoying. I can't really see the chat. It's real annoying. Real annoying. I'm very worried about the Epstein list, man. There's one thing that I don't think we're ever gonna. The JFK files were bullshit. Yeah, the Epstein files were bullshit. I think it's all a sham, man. I don't know. Sad, dude. Sad stuff. Sad stuff. Hey, Legendary Prince, I'm coming in here to say hi. I hope you're having a great day. Much love, respect, and positivity. Hey, Legendary Princess, thank you so much, and Simplify. You take care of yourself. Thank you for the positive vibes, mama. Looking good, mama, looking good. Much love. Yeah, all positive vibes, man. We got our life to live. We got good food. Life is pretty easy, you know. Life's pretty easy if you... I don't have to hunt for, you know, a freaking lion out in the jungle to feed, you know, my wife and kids. I just have to order on Amazon. It ain't that bad. Hey, Bryson, what's up, man? Much love, Princess. Much love. Thank you so much. I always enjoy your little comment. You come in and say hi, and you kind of hang out. I always like reading your comments, Princess. Well, thank you. You look handsome yourself. Oh, lady, you're making me blush now. What's up? You're done with today? Yeah, man. We got about an hour and a half drive to the promised land, and then we get to go home. Yeah, not done yet. I still got the drive home, and then end my day back closer to home. Make a couple phone calls, Other than that, yeah, pretty much done with the day. Go Amazon, that's right. Go Amazon. Yeah, it's just fuck, man. I don't like to complain and stuff, because I'll just be bitching out loud if I started complaining. But yeah, it's kind of hard to care about your job when your job doesn't care about you, But that's for another topic. Right now, because of Princess, we're talking about positive vibes, How's it going, buddy? Bobo. What's going on, fam? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Gonna go home. Can't go wrong with going home, man. That's the minute I leave my house, the first thing I want to do is go home. I want to see my family. I spent a lot of years away from my family and not even thinking about starting a family, just my own family, So everything I do revolves about being home and being a good uncle, stuff like that. Everything else is just not necessary, the long days, the long nights out chasing ass and chasing girls and all the booze and all the pleasure it's all a never-ending game, man. Collecting money to buy the next best whatever, it doesn't matter, man. Nothing matters. And at the end of the day, no one cares, It's an ego thing. Good social life is a key to a happy life. Yeah. I have a great good social life. I have good friends, good buddies I've known forever. Losing a couple of them. Another guy I went to school with and played football with my whole life. Found out yesterday he killed himself about a couple months back. Just found that out. A guy I served with in the Army. He was in the Army, I was in the Marine Corps, but it's pretty cool, man. Like when you're buddies with someone for your whole life and then you go in the military and then total separate branches, but I'm an MP and he was an MP and we both met up in Missouri. So it's pretty cool that way, but other than that, man, everything's going smooth, man. Can't complain. Hey, Priestani, what's up, man? Hello. Yeah, I got a good social life, man. I love it. I love my life, The only thing I'm working on is probably this function of driving around all day, from getting up at my first alarm's at 4:30. I probably get up at 5 every day, so 5 to 5:30. Waking up to our lovely iTunes and stupid alarm clocks on my iPhone. Things get old, just boring. Need a different change of pace, looking for something new, something better, stronger, faster, bigger, motivating, dedicated, to the core, my core, your core, Marine Corps. Oh, we going? All right. Damn, these guys said F, the dudes over there. Everybody take it easy. Well, I gotta go. Gotta get my son in a minute from the bus. All right, there, legendary princess. You take care of yourself and see you tomorrow. Get your son and go have a good day with them, man. As an older son of myself, the best times is with my mom, man. When your mom's cool and treats you like a cool person, you might be the only girl your son ever talks to. You never know. I've been there, done that. So, Semper Fi. Take care, princess. Hola. What's going on, brother? What's going on, man? We need to deport everybody. Just deport everyone. I'll deport myself. Everything's going good, guys. Oh, is this that Marine Corps flag right up there? Oh, yes, devil dog. You see a... Oh, no, that's a Trump flag. Oh, I got it mixed up. You got 2 American flags and a Trump flag. Love it. Love it. This is in California, devil dogs. Trump flags all over the place out here. Still after the election. In the most democratic place in the world. Freaking New York or California. But it seems that like the Democrats are now going with AOC and the 90-year-old man and Bernie Sanders. What are the odds? Who would have saw that coming? Bernie Sanders still surviving. Hasn't won an election or anything in like I don't think ever, but Bernie Sanders not even a Democrat. They're more of a communist. Same with AOC. She's more of a communist than any, like a socialist / communist. It's gross. It's shocking that the two communist thinkers joined forces, huh? Thank you, handsome. Hey, no problem, then, Jerry. You get out of here and you go get your son. You're more important to his life than you know. He'll never tell you. But a son can't live without his mom. Without a father. Because some daughters, that might be the only dude, the only man, true man she ever meets, right? Ladies, I know you have a thing like, you'll look at a dude and be like, oh, that's attractive, and it's kind of a thing that your dad, manly man, used to do. If your husband's not as manly as your dad, it's like, what am I dating, a pussy here? What's going on? Right? It's kind of the same, traits, I guess. I know it sounds weird, but y'all get it. And if you don't, you don't. It's okay. Hey, Army Brat, I heart oligarchy. Oh yeah, the new talking point right there, Mama. The new talking point right there. They love talking about oligarchies and the billionaires, dude. I want as many billionaires in my country as possible. Yeah. The billionaires and millionaires. Imagine raising a son, let's just say a son, and he's obsessed with other men's money. Imagine that, ladies. Imagine that. Imagine raising your son, and he's 30 years old, looking good, and he always talks about other people's money. It's weird. I thought communism was banned in America. No, you can be a communist. Yeah. AOC and Bernie Sanders are communists for sure. They'll never admit it, but they're communists. They're the way they think, the way they do business, it's communism. They want the share collective to pull in, and communism's talking point is going after the millionaires and billionaires and spreading the wealth, right? Making it even for all. But here in America, you can be a communist all you want. That just, it kind of gives you a handicap, because here in America, it's based on how good you are at the job. And, we don't believe in equality in that sense. I don't believe in equality almost at all. I don't think me and Legendary Princess are equal to each other at all. Why would Legendary Princess or Army Brat want to be equal to a half-crippled dude that lives in California? That doesn't make sense. And why would I want to be equal to a lady that has a family, and that doesn't even compare to me? But the government will tell you, oh no, you and Army Brat Matt, you guys are equal, you guys both need, it's like, no, we're totally different. No one gets to decide this selective share, this country, we're all equal, we all need to pull together and be one big happy family and one team. No. I'll be a team on a basketball team or football team. I'm not being a teammate with thy neighbor down the street that I don't know. No, you could be that in America, man. You can do and be whatever you want, man. You can be a lady boy, you could be a he, she, or You could be a retard, you could be Batman, I mean, you can be a penguin for all I care, you know, but when you speak to someone doesn't mean they have to think you are an equal to them. So if you're a communist like Bernie Sanders or AOC, they can, like I said, they can do whatever they want. Doesn't mean I agree with them or think they are an equal to me at all. I think, you know, Bernie Sanders is an old man who's going to die soon. And AOC's a half decent looking lady that kind of will nag you to death. That's how I look at them. Now, am I the smartest guy in the room? But the old guy and the nagging bitch need to convince me how to vote for them. And if they bring up shared collective and the government should help you out, you know, and make it equal and fair, nah, bro. I'm out then. You know, you lost me. And I know every socialist and communist way of thinking will always go after private property and weapons and the Second Amendment and stuff like that, you know. Dirty money. Semper Fi, brother, what's going down? Welcome to hell. It's about 81 degrees outside, man. Welcome to hell. What's going on? What's going on? I just want a chick to change their own damn tire first. You know, I've maybe only met one girl at a younger age, you know, when I was probably in my 20s that could do that. But she was kind of a gear junkie, so that was okay. Not too many, no. Hey, dude, in California, not even too many dudes know how to do that, brother. My America, I can never been swung on. In my America, I have never been swung on. That's true, you know. It's the only thing that makes someone equal to someone else is if they're in fear of their life. That's the only way. The only way, man. If Army Brat, the only way I'm equal to Army Brat is if she points a Second Amendment tool at me, then I will consider her an equal. But other than that, no way, man. That's a communist way of thinking, man. That's a nasty commie, dude. What's up, Sedge? Hey, what's up, NGOC? Old people run politics? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the name of the game. The older you are, the better you are at politicking for some strange reason. That's why Devil Dogs, I'm not, you know, if you're of age and you're tuning in, I know I got a bunch of 60s, 55, 70. That's fine. You could still do anything you want. But if you become a politician, I'm out. I'm out. It's like, it just reminds me of my grandpa saying that the things I did when I was 6 years old are uncool, you know? It's like Bernie Sanders trying to tell you how the world works. It's like, I don't know, Bernie, you seem pretty fucking old. Why would I listen to an old man, you know? Or an older lady like Diane Feinstein. Like, imagine trying to listen. She was like in her 90s. She died in office. You know, I can say it every time. What's up, Triple A? Heather gets the trophy. What do you think about Trump revoking the visas as 500,000 legal immigrants? Yeah, I'm all for it. They're Sedge. I'm all for it. So yeah, you're asking me what you think about Trump revoking the visas of 500,000 legal immigrants. Legal. They're only legal because the federal government gave you a visa, right? So 500,000 people became citizens because the federal government gave you a visa. Well, the federal government can also giveth and taketh awayeth. So I'm fine with it, man. The federal government can do whatever the federal government does, and because you have a visa and doesn't mean you're a citizen. It means you can work here. It means we basically use you as cheap labor, and then when someone like Trump gets in office, because people like me put him there because we voted, right? I'm 100. I honestly, I wish it would be like 500 million people. You know that population problem and climate change that people always talk about? Well, we'll just deport you out of our country and problem solved, you know? Less cars drive in the United States. I get less traffic. I get more people that are insured, so just in case if you do get in an accident, I know some people that have been hit by illegal immigrants, illegal and legal, who don't have insurance, because why would they? Why would they care? You know, why would they care? What are you going to do? You're going to sue a guy in a visa? He'll just go back to Mexico or El Salvador or Venezuela. Yeah, I wish it was 5 million people, dude. Even if you lived here for 30 years and you're still on a visa, that still means the federal government can take it away from you, dude. I don't know why anybody trusts the federal government. They lied to you about weapons of mass destruction and JFK and the Epstein file, and now you're gonna get mad that they took away your visa. Because they don't want you here. The federal government doesn't want you here. Get out. All of you, get out. If my grandpa was still, you know, I'm going to go to my grandpa's and dig him up and then throw him back to Mexico. Just kidding, Grandpa. I love you, Gramps. Anyways, gentlemen, yeah, man, it is what it is. You know, I wouldn't depend on the federal government for your freedom or your citizenship. If I was one of those 500,000 people, I wonder if any of them, you know, joined the military to give back to the country that they got a visa from. I doubt it. Because if they were in the military, they would have gotten a permanent citizenship. I wonder. What's up, Timothy? You just said you were happy with the federal government doing whatever they want. Now you're saying don't trust them, make up your mind. Oh yeah, no, you're right, Timothy. Yeah, they will do whatever they want. That's how governments work, right? The federal government and the Trump administration is going to do whatever they want. Yeah, why would you trust them? Yeah, that's silly, kid. Come on there, kid. Step up there, Timothy, little boy. You got it, boy. If you were here on a visa, I would be the best American citizen ever. Oh yeah, I would serve. I would, you know, I would figure out a way to never get it revoked. Because just like that, man, some guy gets in the White House and can revoke everything. Because I'm a citizen, man, and if you're not a citizen, then sucks to be you. You know, 500 million people. This doesn't. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. You're taking what I said serious, Timothy. I gotcha. Visas are a privilege. That's right, Mr. Good Citizen. Visas are a privilege. Yeah. Visas are a privilege. They're not a right. All because you get to the United States doesn't make you a citizen or doesn't make you anything. And we're not Republicans. We just know shit when we smell it. You're right, good citizen. Yeah. But I'm so high, so nothing I say is worth reading. Dirty money. In about 2 hours, I'll be right behind you, brother. Semper Fi. Yeah, you're right, good citizen. Like, you know, I'm not a Republican. I'm just a citizen driving the tactical minivan, looking for my future ex-wife, man. So, yeah, you know. But I know a bullshit story when I see it, when I hear it, man. And that's the thing, Devil Dogs. Like, no one stands up for the American idea anymore, right? It's always like, you know, you got to be a victim, or, you know, how you're racist. And now, you know, what's up, David Raw? What did what's his name say? Like, you know, Timothy Travis. You know, you were happy with you know, they like to mix and twist the words to fit a narrative to get that you know, I got you. You know, I gotcha. You know, it's an I gotcha question. We've all heard it, man. And it's exhausting. And no one stands up, you know. When's the last time you heard someone tell someone that is, you know, is living in American, probably an American citizen, and talking bad about, you know, their country, America? And when's the last time you told someone, dude, fuck off then, man? Like, if you don't want to be here, fuck off. Like, I'm sick of it, man. Like, if you don't like it, why did Trump win? You know, if you didn't like it, why did Trump win? I'm a bad guy, man. Fuck it. I don't care. Get them all out, man. I'd deport everyone. 500. I would deport my whole city. I would deport everyone. If you smelled like you're an illegal, you're gone. If you don't like what America does, man, you know, get out. You don't have to be here. If you don't like our president and our laws and our rules, well, why did we win? You know? And the Republicans didn't win. The Democrats obviously didn't win. American citizens won for once, right? I mean, I'm not a Republican, but man, whatever Trump was saying when he got elected both times, whew, I was all about it. I was all about it, man. You can call me racist, you can call me blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when we win, you know, and we keep winning. Eggs are going down, finally. Gas is going down, finally. Well, all that other shit, I don't even know where to start. But stock market, I think, is up 600 points. So it took a what, 2,000, the Dow Jones at like a 2,000 over the last like month and a half. About 2,000 like points down, and now it's creeping back up slowly and surely. I hope you didn't sell. Hope you didn't sell. I don't know. What's up, Heather? You know, I don't consider myself any party. Yeah, I did. Like, who wants to be a part of some weird party that you have to follow their weird rules? Like, imagine if Heather, you wanted to be a Democrat, you would have to follow whatever like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer are saying. You know? And if you ever step out of line, you're gone. Gone. Because that's how they, you know, there's not, the Democratic Party is more of an idea of bullshit. You know, it's communist. They're a bunch of communists. You know, you vote for me or you're racist. You vote for me, and then you're gonna have to give up some of your things because it's not fair. But I will make sure it's fair. You know, I'll be the bank and monopoly, and I'll make sure everyone gets the right amount of dinero, you know, at the start of the line. But if I don't know, if Heather gives me a little wink and nod, I might give her another 100. You know, she gives me the old she puts her hand on my thigh and goes, "Hey, baby." Oh, I might give her another 100, couple hundred. Well, I like Heather. She, you know, she's nice. She says hi to me. I'm just being, but we can't tell the rest, right? That's how it works, man. You give me power, Heather will googly eye me to death to give her more. It will happen. It just will happen. I'm only a man that can say no for so long. That's communism, man. You know. Then I lie to Bobo. I go, Bobo, no, I gave Heather the same amount. Then Good Citizen goes, hey man, I know you're lying. Then I say, hey, Good Citizen, like, I'll just bribe him. Eventually he'll take the bribe because, you know, who wouldn't want like a couple $1 million, you know, in cash? I don't know. That's how communists work. And then I stay in power, and then you guys get rich, but Bobo doesn't get shit because I gave it all to Heather and Good. You know, that's what people think. The government's all about being fair. And now you're gonna run into someone like me that will. I'm telling you right now, you put me in a room with a lot of money. You put me on like Survivor, and you know, I gotta stand up on top of something for the longest period of time, and if I take the money, my whole team's out. But if I don't take the money, on together as one big happy family. The minute that money hits a certain amount for me, I'm gone. So you put me in the presidency with no checks and balances, I'll prove a point to everyone just so I can do it. You know, it's communist, man. Communism. Right? What's up, Jackson? What's up, Jackson? Dirty money. The same people bitching about cuts. Oh, and are the same ones that are complaining 6 months ago about big government. Oh yeah, the Don's cuts. Oh yeah. They just, you know, it's. We finally can hear that once. It doesn't matter what he does, especially if you're talking two political parties. So it seems like whatever the right does, the left will just automatically not like it. They'll find a reason not to like it, say it's racist or whatever, dude. Like it's, and I think that's why they keep losing, man. The midterms are going to be awesome. We got to get out and vote, man. And during the midterms, whatever's up for grabs, we got to win them. Like, we got to kind of start using their weird tactics against, you know, we don't rally, you know. People that are too busy dealing with their own life are just too busy to rally and go vote for some weird shit. I hate government, and that's how I vote. Yeah, Mr. Good Citizen, I'm kind of right with you. I want money too. Yeah. I hate government, and that's how I vote. I do too, man. I really do. Ever since 9/11 and the weapons of mass destruction, man, it was all bullshit, man. We all knew it, man. We all know it now. We knew it then, and we all kind of went with it. You know, some people believed in it, you know, but it wasn't there. It was never there. And this is the same thing with the Ukrainian war. You know, people are trying to convince American citizens to go to war for a country that didn't exist on a map until I looked at it 2 years ago when this war started. And the only way I knew anything about I'm not. That was weird. Check, Mike, check. I got a phone call, my bad. Yeah, government sucks, man. Government sucks. Chuck Schumer was on whatever weird, you know, cable news network, whatever they're called these days. If anyone still watches that. But yeah, you end up seeing a clip that, you know, like someone pulled from the slow people TV, the slow TV, and the old cable box. But he was advocating for the money that you make and pay for government or taxes, you know, isn't really yours. You know, it's insane. It's insane how delusional it could get, man. How they try to convince you that giving up your money to the government is a good thing for some reason. I don't know why giving up my money to the government's a good thing. I have no clue. I would be better off using my own money for my own self, you know. Like I said, we're not a collective bunch. The only thing that makes us collective, even, you know, talking to you guys, is that we agree on that we're not like a collective bunch, and there's people that are trying to force a narrative, right? And that's what brought us together, right? It's not because I say this, you know, I'm right? We all agree on things that we've never spoken about to each other, right? From Heather to Good Citizen to Bobo, you know, to Ransom Jackson. We all agree on certain things, and there's another, like, whole entire thing going on where they're trying to convince you that it's right. Like, you know, I can't, if someone says they like, if someone, the way I grew up and the way I was raised here in California, if someone came up to you and started just talking to you about weird shit, you called them, you know, a a retard or a fag and moved on with your day. And this is in public school, California. If your friend from a brother from another mother said, oh yeah, this guy's racist, that never happened in my life. No one ever told me that. No one came up to me and said, oh Matt, you know, those guys are racist, you shouldn't hang out with them. What? Especially when you're like, I don't know, all the way up until you're 25, you don't really even pay attention to politics. But man, the minute you start paying attention to politics, everyone's racist. If you're a Republican, you're totally racist, you know? It's just crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Gold, what's up, mama? How you doing? My comment got removed? Interesting. Huh. Let me see, Army Brat. Yeah, I don't see yours. Yeah, it happens every once in a while. What's up, Kamba boy? What's up from South Africa? What's up, man? What's up from California, brother? Taxes are voluntary. If everyone just put a stop to them, pull out of your checks and quit filing, there isn't anything the IRS could do. Yeah, you're right, Gold. What's up, Gold? Love you, dude. You're right. You're right. It's the collective, you know, the government would go bankrupt almost overnight. Like, if everyone just kind of stopped doing that shit. Yeah, it would. We just, I just can't do it, man. Like I always say, something needs to crack in the system to give us a break. Because our government's obviously not for the people or by the people. It's for people that should be in a fucking retirement home, or like, you know, in the beaches of Hawaii, retired and relaxing with family, not jerkles, you know, giving a circle jerk inside the White House. We already pay our taxes. If the billionaires keep their share, we'd be fine. Yeah. That's a communist way of thinking, the billionaires. I'm a billionaire, man. You're talking to the wrong person there. I don't know. Coro Stats? Oh, yeah, I remember Coro Stats. Yeah, you always like talking about other men's money. Hey, don't. I'm a billionaire, man. So if you have a problem with me, I don't think this is the chat. I think Pure Gold's a billionaire. Good Citizen's definitely a billionaire. Yeah, if you're going after how people make their money, then I don't think this channel's for you, brother. You know, I don't like talking about other grown men's money. And then, like, who's going to put the stop on the billionaires and millionaires? Like the government. There you go again. See, you give more power to the government to go after other people's money. This is not the mob, you know. This is not a shakedown where you shake down people for other money. How about you just stop paying the federal government your taxes, and then you get to keep what you earn, not take what's not yours. Imagine some loser dipshit gets a vote to go after, I don't know, Jeff Bezos, you know, huge ass yacht, or you know how Jeff Bezos gets his money. I want the billionaires to be super happy. I want them to get laid all the time and buy all the weird shit and spend their money frugally. Because if Jeff Bezos wants another yacht, well, he has to pay for it, and other people have to build it and give it to him. And that's more jobs for other people. That's a communist way of thinking there, Crusko. We already pay our taxes. If the billionaires pay their share, we'd be fine. Yeah, I don't want... Wait, let me... We already pay our taxes, so let me get this right. You're advocating for us to keep paying our taxes, and then to get... Then us poor people, we need to force the government to get the billionaires to pay their taxes, or pay more in taxes. So not only do you want to give more power to the government to go after very, very wealthy people. But we need to keep paying it, and then you want the very rich to pay more. Why the fuck would we do that? Why would I do that? I want to stop paying taxes, and then you can give the billionaires a tax break, and this way the government can fuck off. Because the government doesn't bring my food to my grocery store, devil dog. The government really doesn't do anything. If I can, they don't fight our wars. They don't farm our food. They don't bang my girlfriend to impregnate her. They don't do any of that. All they do is get in the way. I don't know why I don't get that. Why would you say, you know what, guys, American citizens, I got it. I got it right here. You know, we pay our taxes, so that's fine. We're going to keep paying the government our taxes. No questions asked. I think that's a good thing, right? But we're going to force the government, ask the government to tax more of the billionaires. So we just get no say. And then, dude, the billionaires are going to be like, nah, man, how about you guys? Why would the government listen to poor people? The government never, they're going to be like, okay, poor people, we're going to get the billionaires to pay more. The billionaires will give money to the politicians. The politicians will turn around and then tax us more. It's been going on. That's what this named exactly what's been going on for the past, I don't know, 40 years. Bro. Oh, you wrote something else. Can't we make sure nobody is hungry first? People are hurting. They can party after. People are starving. Where? People are really out there starving? No, they're not. I don't believe you. Where are people starving? People are hungry. Can we make sure nobody is hungry first? Who's hungry? Where's this? I'm around 100 million people here in California, and let's be crystal clear. Everyone's fatter than fuck out here. So no, hungry? Who's hungry? Who? Where are these hungry people? Where are they? They're not in California. Where are they? Where? Isn't there farmers in California? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of farms. I live by a bunch. Yeah, there's a fat cow down the street from me. I can't wait to eat her. She's a big old fat bastard. What's up, Jared? Oh, sorry, man. 36 million Americans are under the poverty line. That's not hungry. That means they're poor. That's not hungry. Don't change the subject. You said hungry. You said there are hungry people out here in America. Hungry people. Really? I doubt it. Everyone's obese in America. That's a fact. People in Europe make fun of us because we're so fat out here. So that's another I gotcha question, right? That's like you're leaning on emotion to get me to feel sorry for these people. So no, I don't. There's no one that's starving. It's 2025. We're going to fucking Mars. And you think people are outside hungry because there's not a supermarket inside? And then you said poverty line. Poverty line that's subject to change, however may seem fit. What's poverty to you? For me, if you have under $1 billion, you're poor. So I have $1 billion, so that makes you poor to me. So looks like we're all poor, gentlemen. Poverty line. What do you mean? Like you can't afford to buy a Ferrari? If you have a cell phone right now, you're not below the poverty line. Absolutely not. A cell phone is not a necessary thing to live your life. Water and food are, and shelter. And depending on what state you are with shelter, because in California, you could sleep outside probably 11 months out of the year and be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It's perfect weather out here. That's why it's so damn expensive. Everyone says there's nothing special about California but the weather. Nice. Oh man, I'm gonna keep going reading yours. Oh, what's up, Nico? throwing away current trade deals. I don't care about that. I've seen poor people live in tents. Yeah. I've seen rich people live in tents. What's your point? Well, what's poor to you, man? You got to put if poor means a numerical value, you got to put a number on it. Is making less than 30,000 poor? What's poor? Is making zero money poor? Because if you're making 30,000 and you don't have a job, 30,000 means you're extremely rich. And 30,000 to a guy making $1 million, it means you're extremely rich. A millionaire to a billionaire, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. This guy, can we make sure everyone gets a meal a day? If you want, if you know anyone that's hungry, tell them to go to jail and they'll get 3 meals and a bed. And jail's just fine. I've been there many a times. Just don't drop the soap, homie. I'm still running around with 10 pounds within my weight. And I was in the army. Same here, brothers. Still train and work out. Overweight people are just lazy. Just lazy, yeah. Yeah, just lazy. Poverty line, you got to put, you can't just say there's below the poverty line. What's that? What's the poverty line to you? Because a poverty line to me means if you're below $1 billion, you might as well be in the poorhouse, right? Oh God, here we go, stats. Whew, we obviously don't agree. No. You don't agree with me. For me, I don't even care what you say, because what you say is a communist way of thinking. You know, we're not all one. If I walk by a guy starving to death, stats, and I have $5 in my hand, that's my $5. Why would I give it to that guy? Why would I give it to him? He's not a victim. He can get a job. He can get a job. I'm just saying, man. But I love to hear what your ideal world is to you. America, what are you talking? I'm living it right now. I don't have to help anybody. I only have to make just enough for myself, right? Unless you have a family, then you of course, a man has to provide for his wife and children. And nowadays, in America, a wife and husband get together and make two babies. The wife could take care of herself. The husband could, it's great. Everyone could take care of a grown adult should be able to take care of themselves, period. Unless the girl gets pregnant, then that's a whole nother deal. But in your world, stats, you know, if someone's lazy and wants to be a bum, you think they're a victim. I don't look at people like a victim. You do. You look at someone who makes less than $1 billion poor. You call them, you have a poverty line made up in your mind. How about you have one line? Don't fuck it up and take care of yourself. But people like you, man, you have this weird commie socialist. We're all a team. Fuck no, of equals. I don't stats. I don't even respect you. I will never defend that way of thinking, ever. You know, you think people are poor and you think people are starving? Where, Devil Dog? I'm on one of the biggest highways probably in the world. This is an 18-lane highway. I live next to 50 to 100 million people, man, out here in California. Have you looked at these houses up here? They go for at least $5 million. And that's, to me, right there, these houses out here, that's poor to me. That's poor to me. You want to go where I live? There's stats. Let's go ask someone where I live. I'll go to a house right where I live, and I want you to go knock on their door and ask them if they're poor or if they're fat, and they will tell you to fuck off because they'll look at you as a poor moron, dude. You're a communist, dude, and that's fine, stats. But around these parts of the woods, we don't believe in that weird shit, man. That hocus pocus. I hold my hands and, you know, we're all in this family together. No, man, I don't know you. I'm not going to give a stranger $5 to help them feed themselves. If you can't feed yourself, then there's what is it, natural selection? It's time for everyone to start doing it for themselves. If you want socialism, find a different country. God damn, Gold, I love you when you talk like that to me, girl. Woo! That's an American. Get out of here. Go to Denmark or something. I'm sure they have socialist. Go to Canada. You know where you can go where you have a lot of socialism? China. What do they call it? The Communist Party of China? You know, it's socialism just with Chinese characteristics. Oh yeah, they got a bunch of that shit out there. Everyone's equal out in China. Go to China, man. They would love your ass out there. In America, you're going to be taking care of yourself. The government's not going to help you. Your neighbor, thy neighbor is not going to help you. We're not friends. We're not family. You know, the reason why Americans get along with other Americans is because we agree that people that think like that will try to tell you and take our lives over. So most Americans, like myself or Gold or Idaho Life, we would never almost socialize with each other unless we all spoke to each other about our problems with people who think America should be communist. And then people like us agree on that. And no matter what you say to me, Gold could call me the biggest piece of shit in the world, whatever. There's one thing I would ever, and Mr. Citizen, there's one thing that we always agree on though, is the way we perceive America. Talking about it, right? Without ever us talking about it, we perceive it the same, and that's how we push America. And other people like stats will tell to think and how to do it and what to say, and shouldn't we do this or shouldn't we do that? I'll do that myself. Thank you for that good idea. I will make sure I'm not starving, right? I'll make sure I'm not overweight. I'll make sure I have a roof on my head. And then when I make sure I'm good, I will date a nice, lovely girl, and then, right? If you don't have cha-chas and a lady part down there, I'm not giving you. You want me to make sure? You want me to? Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Sorry guys, I think I'm back. Benja. Yeah, you're all good, brother. Yeah, if you want to be a dual citizenship and then, you know, take care of your own family and do your own thing, more power to you, you know, more power to you. Back in black, yeah. You know, more power to you. If you want to, if you don't want to give anybody any money and give anybody any sympathy, you know, you're more American to me than I am. You know, sometimes I for people. Can you believe that? But if you're an adult male, and you're starving, or you can't find food, you know, I'm not going to help a retard. You know. I would help someone that's slow, but I'm not going to help a retard. And the sad part is, dude, that little sentence I said, I guarantee people understand what I'm saying. If I saw someone that needed help walking across the street because they were really slow and had like ADHD or whatever, DDH, Down syndrome, of course, I'm not a monster. But if I saw a person out in the streets that was starving to death, I'd be like, what? What are you doing? I would watch him like die. I'd be like, oh my God, this guy's so stupid. He doesn't know what to do when he's hungry. He just stands there like a baby. He hopes someone takes care of him. You know, grow up, Peter Pan, Count Chocula. Yeah, the taxpayers, yeah. Dude, selfish Americans, dude. Yeah. I'm selfish as fuck. Wait, you didn't grow up not wanting like your own Christmas toys? Yeah, I don't want to share my toy with my older brother. I want my own fucking thing. Fuck you. Dude, if my older brother was starving to death, I would make fun of him. Like, what happened to like making fun of people? Did that all die? Like, I remember getting made fun of when I was little. I remember making fun of everyone when I was growing, even out of high school, out in the Marine Corps. Oh God, the Marine Corps, if you fucking do something stupid, oh dude, you got 4 years with the same dipshits, man. You'll never leave it down. You'll never live it down. I want to save some money to get a American citizen. Europe is done. Hey Bobo, dude, I honestly, man, I will look into that. Yeah, dude, if you, man, if you want to come here and, you know, do everything and work and do what you want to do in Europe, what you can't do in Europe, you can do here. You know, America's not that. America's fine. All that shit that you hear on the TV dude, no one fucking cares, dude. No one cares about any of that. That's all made up commie gobbledygook, dude. I know you say you're like, oh man, I don't know about Trump, all this, dude. If you look at half my screen, no one cares, man. No one cares. And dude, if I find a way where I would totally let you know, man. Save up some cash. If I were you, how would I do it? That's interesting. Depending on how old you are, man, the easiest way to do it is get a plane right here, go walk right into a recruitment center and be like, all right, sign me up. That's how my grandpa did it. Both my grandpas. They got here. They border jumped from Ireland and from Mexico, and they both signed up almost immediately. So they just wouldn't have to worry about that shit again, you know. And I'm like, hey man, you know, they had like a reason to do it, you know. I don't know. I'll look into it if I ever hear anything, Bobo. I'll definitely let you know, man. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I'm sure there's some paper. I would just start going through the process of getting your citizenship, man. Like, you don't need money into that shit. You just need to apply. I would. I'm 28. I can work as a carpenter, dude. And what is it? All of our dude, if you move to like California, from my understanding, since they don't hire illegal immigrants and are all deported, there's a shortage of people that can help us build houses, because carpentry, especially in California, is a dying breed, man. Especially in California. I only know like one carpenter, and he does it because his dad did it, you know. Yeah, I mean, I would just Google it, dude. I would look into it, man, yourself, and just kind of figure it out. A handyman is always needed, especially in California. A little expensive, but you know, what place is it? You know, I'm sure Denmark. I'm sure fucking Europe's stupid expensive, man. Ugh. Steph, it's like we don't agree with public education, but fuck us, we still have to fund it. Yeah. Homeschool too and feel the same way. Oh wow. What's up, Steph? Oh yeah, that's right. Even if you do homeschool it, or if you do homeschool your children, you still have to fund the Department of Education and public schools. That's right. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. There's got to be a way to opt out, man. I mean, I fucking hate this weird social experiment that we've all went down. Like, Gold doesn't want to pay the state of California, or, you know, if we lived in the same state, the state of California, money to educate my children. Why would she give a shit if my children are educated? That's the parents' problem. You know, the parents should educate their children, not the school. Not some stranger in some fucking classroom. You know, when I was in the 5th grade, me and my buddy walked into my teacher banging another teacher. That's a true story, man. I Mr. Bowden and Miss Kirk. So me and my buddy, we're like 4th grade. We obviously knew about birds and the bees, and we're looking at chicks by that age. We're walking in the door, you know, and we're walking in the door, and right when we get to the door, the teacher opens it, Miss Kirk and Mr. Bowden, and they're really close together, and they kind of move past us really fast. And me and my buddy were like, why was Miss Kirk in our room, you know? And we kind of like sat there and we watched. Miss Kirk was an attractive lady, so we always thought she was pretty hot. And then she walks away and she's picking up her panties. Like she had a skirt, a real thin skirt, so you can see her like underwear line. And her shirt was all jacked up, right? She's kind of trying to tuck in the front, and in the back, her panties are not all the way. They're kind of like sliding down, like when you pant someone, it's kind of like on their butt crack. And she yanked up her panties and had to fix her skirt, her dress, and then fix her top, you know. And I'm watching, and I'm like, and me and my buddy were like, what? And the funny thing is, the teacher that we had, the dude, he was totally cool, and he would like, you know, the news would be on, there'd be the hot weather chick, and he would look at her and like point at me and my buddy and be like, yeah, boys, right? And then me and my buddy would be like, yeah, she's hot, you know. It was a good teacher, taught me a lot, but yeah, it was funny, man, because then after, he became real cool with us. He my buddy, the box, dude. And then Miss Kirk, and then they, I think, like a couple years. Yeah, everyone knew. The rumor was everyone knew, and then but me and my buddy, we saw it, man. We saw her like little thong or G-string, you know, the teacher. You know, it's not like the red sexy thong. It's like the big like Hanes kind of like booty short thong area. Ah, man, it was good times. I don't think they do that since the 90s. Good old government cheese. Native Americans still receive, I think, I'm not sure. You gotta ask Gold that. Gold's our local, Gold and Ben are our local Native American. See, I can speak about that. I consider myself more Irish than Mexican, or more Mexican than Irish. So I can hit on those two countries a little bit. More Mexico, though. Golds are Native American, or true-blooded American. We got Ben, you know, same thing, and a Navy guy. And Gold's our Army girl. Yeah, we got like little bits and pieces of everyone everywhere, you know. It's kind of good. Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma. The cheese is still here. The cheese. What's up, Colt By? Is it true that if I join the U.S. Army or the Air Force as a non-American citizen, I will be headed to the front lines? No, man, no. Why would the military send you to the front lines? Caught by? Is that your name? Caught by? No way, man. If you say that out loud, does that even make sense? Think about it. Do you think, I mean, why would the United States government send you to the front line? Now, you'll be sent to the front line maybe because you're a boot. And if you don't know what a boot is, that means you're like a rookie. No, that's weird, man. That's a weird thing to say. I mean, how awful do you think the United States of America is? Jesus Christ, dude. Like, do you think just like we have like cops out here like rounding up illegal immigrants and sending them off to war somewhere? Like, Who do you listen to Monday through Friday to give you that idea, right? Like, you must be listening to some wacky, like Alex Jones type, like third dimension. Not Alex Jones ain't even that bad. He was kind of right about a lot of things too. Google it. They absolutely get. Really, I'm right here in Oklahoma. I grew up. Oh, I don't know. Government cheese goes well with the fifth. Oh, yeah, no, man. The governments ain't gonna send you off to war because now you'll get your citizenship. No, I know that for a fact. Hell, dude, half the dudes I served with, were American citizens, first generation. I was second generation. But dude, like at any given time, our like network, and this is probably with gold too, or anyone that served in the Army or in the Marines or any branch, especially I think Army and the Marines. I don't know about Navy or Air Force, but the minute like people start talking, there's gonna be one or two people that will start speaking Spanish all of a sudden. All of a sudden you're like, hey, no Spanish, man. Yeah. Be right back, guys. All right, boys. All right, girls. Me ladies. I'm out of here, man. We're guarding the fort. Bobo, the hobo, man. I appreciate it, brother. We'll think of something, man. We'll think of something. If Europe's going downhill, man. It's not like Americans, we don't want illegal immigrants. We just want the right immigrants. And we don't want fucking poor people coming here. Let's be really honest. I don't want a bunch of poories coming to my country and making my country poorer. If I'm running the best club in the world and I got pure gold on my right, looking good in the club. I got Army Brad on my left. I got, Ben and Howard in the middle, having a cocktail or two in the pool. And the compound's looking nice. And I got the finest drinks and the nicest tables. And why would I want poor people in my fucking club, in my compound? Why would I? I want someone that can bring something. I need a carpenter to do the freaking, build me a better table. You got, but it's weird like that. One stat guy just thinks people are hungry and people are dying of hunger, and there's these the billionaires. It's like, yeah, I don't want to party with someone that makes $100 a month. I want to party with someone that makes billions of dollars. How fun would that be to party with like Jeff Bezos? That would be sick. Or like, I don't know, name another billion. I don't know that many. So it's just, anyways, devils, I'm out of here. In Trump we trust. That's right. Mick Libtarb. Mick Libtarb, I love you, man. What's up, Steph? How you guys doing? Bobo, I see you guys later, man. I'm out of here. I rambled. I'm gonna go play some swing golf club with or I don't really swing it. I just kind of like play with it because of my back, but I'm gonna go hang out with my nephews and enjoy the day. Semper Fi, guys. You guys take care. See you tomorrow. Peace.